All right, welcome back to Kitchen Design Part 2. All right, so here I just added a bunch of different SketchUp models from the SketchUp Warehouse. And I wanted to walk you through a couple of defining details and techniques for adding kitchen appliances that always come up that are going to be a game changer in your process. So first thing is I ended up pulling in that John C. model, right, to make those upper cabinets, right? They have the faces, they have what I need. I'm just going to do it quick and easy. Next, I pulled in a range hood from the 3D warehouse, right? Pulled in a dishwasher, a wall oven, and a cooktop. Now, the reason I did that was because as part of that that follow me tool function, right? In order to put it in a standard range, that you have to cut the countertop and create an opening in the countertop. Now, just like in real life, right? That's what would happen, right? In SketchUp, once you make a curved surface, you can't cut it, right? And so I would say that's definitely a limitation. However, it also created a design opportunity. So as any good designer knows, right? Any problem can always be a good design opportunity, right? So that's how we created this setup, the cook oven and the cooktop, right? Next is the sink, right? So you notice that the sink model goes into the counter, and you can see this little white spot, right? It kind of just messes with your model a little bit. So what you want to do is we should be able to, right? If we take the rectangle tool, we want to, right, pull this shape down. Now, one thing we need to do is we need to click into the counter model and click the surface and make blue dots like you'd see here, right? Next, we want to get that rectangle tool. Here we go a little on the inside, right, of that model, and go a little bit over here, right? So it's referencing all the points in the model. Now, we want to be like on face, outside active. So it looks like that's on top of where I didn't want to go. So let's see if we can push K, I guess, where we need to go. Yeah, see how if you push K, it makes things see-through. Right? Now, I think it's still going to snap to it, which we ultimately might have to move it, but let me push K to bring that back, or get rid of that. And we're just going to, I guess we'll just reference the outside points. So from here to here, there we go. And then we're going to move this SICK model out of the way. All right, real quick. So see this surface? It's still outside the group. So we're just going to double click into the group. We're going to go here, boom, boom, done. Escape, double click, delete outside the drawing outside of the model. Click into the model, and we want to push this down. Right? Push this down. Next, bring back your sink. Right? Bring back the sink. Right? Position it over the opening so you don't see it. Bring vertically down so it touches the surface, kind of sealing off that cutout we did. Move it back a little bit. Again, bring that vertically down on face. Right? And there we go. Right? There might be a little bit of extra space around, but now we can see the full sink. Those details are so important. Right? So it looks like we don't have a backsplash for this. The solution there would be to make the window smaller. That's really the only thing you can do because you can't reduce the height of the countertop. Same thing goes with just how we cut out the space for the model to move into. You should do that with the other pieces, but we don't need to because we don't need to see into those spaces. And then this cooktop just sits right on top of the counter very well. So that kind of satisfies what we need to do. And so if we look at, let's delete the lines we don't need. If we look at our floor plan on the left here, right, that matches. And we can even go to display, to parallel projection, top view. Kind of matches our drawing. Kind of is. Right. So that's that. We don't have the one thing another pet peeve I have about SketchUp is they don't provide the door swing and parallel projection. Um, that's it's proven to be a missing feature, but we can live with it. Next, I wanted to show you the difference between, right? So I went in and put some more models, right? So as far as interior details, some quick points, right? So I was looking for a washer dryer. Look at all the detail on this, right? They put the buttons in, all that kind of stuff, right? Well, if you look over here, this was actually a model created by Whirlpool, right? They don't have that geometry. Right? It's basically flat. And when it comes to like model detail and quality, you want those details. So I'm just going to delete that. And then I use these cabinets. So I don't need them anymore. Let's get them out of my model. And don't forget to hit save. All right. So we should be almost done. And that's it. So I hope that was helpful to you. And we'll talk soon.